Hello, happy Thursday, and as you can see I'm on my walk, or rather I'm on one of my walks, and I've been meaning to do one of these for a long time, but I still get self-conscious, or I do always get self-conscious doing videos while I'm out on my walks because of people staring, although I do know that a lot of people are more used to vloggers now. But yeah, so here I am enjoying the beautiful scenery and the countryside, and I thought I'd share it with you. And really that's part of the reason that I do come out walking, because I do a lot of things on the computer, so I'm at home a lot of the time, and it's such a nice scenery, or it's a nice change of scenery just to be out in nature. And that's one thing that you can do if you do find that you get a bit miserable at home, because I do as well. I get quite low sometimes, not as bad as it used to be, but when you're on your own a lot of the time it does get to you, and a change of scenery really helps. The other thing, of course, about walking is it's a low impact exercise, and according to my app I've already done about 6.5 kilometers, and I have ran about 4 kilometers of that, namely because I just feel the need to get some energy out. I went out on Monday, and yesterday I did some weights, and I have increased my weight bearing exercises, or I've increased working out with weights, because according to my weighing scales, which has all the bits to track your muscle mass and fat mass and what have you, it looks like I'm losing muscle. And also it concerns me that I'm losing bone mass as well, and I'm not sure how accurate the scales are, but for me I have to do something, and I don't feel the need to go on HRT. So although on the whole my diet is really good, I do know that I don't do enough weight-bearing exercises. So that's why I'm working out with my weights a bit more, and I'm going to try and do alternate days of weights and walking. And also it depends what the weather is like whether I go for a walk or not. But the one thing I don't really want to overdo the exercise either. I just want to do enough that will stimulate fat loss and all the health benefits of exercise, because I think a lot of women try too hard with the exercise, and what ends up happening is cortisol gets released, and that will have just the opposite effect of what you're trying to do. If your goal is weight loss, releasing stress hormones, which cortisol is, will have the opposite effect. So here I am halfway up St. Catherine's Hill, and as you can see there's a path behind me going all the way up. Let me see if I can show you. So this is why I love to come and exercise around this area. It's about 1:10 now and I'm heading back because it's lunchtime and I didn't have anything to eat this morning apart from a few bits of cashews, namely because they were on the side, and I tend not to have anything to eat before I come out, and that's because I find that if I do have something to eat, even just to keep my energy levels up while I'm on my walk or on my run, it's a lot harder work and it takes more effort. So most of the time I don't have anything to eat at all, and that's a good thing in a way, because it's a bit of a fasting without making an effort to fast, so to speak, which fasting is really good in a lot of ways, and I'll talk about that in some of my videos at some point. But for me, it makes the walking and especially the running a lot easier to do if I don't eat anything before I come out. And I hope that this camera or this hand holding is steady enough for you, because this is my first time doing it this way. So I'm gonna head back and I'll see you at home. So for lunch I had these grilled steaks and some cauliflower, which I lightly cooked in water in the pan. I just fried the meat in the same pan, and this is my lunch. And for dinner we had homemade lasagna. This is not portion controlled, but I was really hungry by the evening. I had a really good sleep that night, and I hope you've enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you in the next video.